I think what we've learned in the pandemic and learned in 2020 is that there is value in agility, in diversity, and in speed.
So we know that the cultural demographic shift is in full force, yet most organizations aren't prepared to lead inclusion as a growth strategy. What is required to lead inclusion as a growth strategy, Gisel, especially when you consider that millennials and Gen Zs are not only the most culturally diverse populations that are not inclined to assimilate, but they're also the largest or will represent the largest workforce in U.S. history. Thoughts?
This is very important because I think the definition of generations assumes that each generation doesn't grow and evolve towards the new technology and new changes, new norms, new access. And that's a bad assumption. That's a really poor assumption. First, I would say we are more alike than we are different. I would focus on that, not taking anything away from what makes us unique as individuals, but where we can connect and relate to each other. I give a lot of credit to the Gen Zs, how they view the world. They're paving the way for all of us to respect, to tolerate, to accept people as they are. So it's important that as an individual that you embrace who you are, you accept who you are, and you understand that that is the advantage that you bring to the table. We know ourselves and we know other individuals better than we ever have before. The social media platform has given us the ability to get to know each other in a much different way. So, I mean, if you think about it, there really isn't room for standardization because there is no back to normal after 2020.
The old way of selling cars will never come back. And COVID-19 forced the automotive sector to do what was desperately overdue. In fact, I will tell you that it probably would have taken us 4 to 5 years to get where we are today. That only took us 4 to 5 months because of the situation we were in, which was painfully long overdue. I myself just relocated my entire corporate headquarters from California to Tennessee. Had COVID happened when we were designing our new building, I probably would have built a much, much smaller headquarters than the one we had today, knowing that the majority of the people will forevermore work from home. The notion of if you're not physically at work, you're not working is complete nonsense in today's day and age. You talk about making a huge transformation from standardization to personalization. In fact, I will tell you, dealerships of the past, their old job descriptions, they're all now in the trash. Top salespeople of the past may not be right for today's digitization world. And the once thought to be impossible selling vehicles online has now become a hard reality.